to accompany the clerk from that law firm.
Why would I need to accompany?
Susan Muthoni Wamushi.
I did not
When she
make
went to
any
the-
such request, but I made a
Just listen
request.
to my question.
Yes, plus the completion documents for 13 and 21. For 13 and 21, I was given the head title, the transfers, and the completion documents.
So that the same can go to the land registry for transfer of 21.
No, not for 21. I was given 13 and 21. I was given 13 and 21.
And you confirm that from the exhibit number 4, the transfer for 21 and is appearing as entry number 45.
And the other one is 46.
Yes. So for 21, it was done earlier.
Correct? And there is nothing wrong with that. I
This
did not
one-
have to
this one was
register
done
both
on
of them.
5th August 2016 for 21,
And the other one was
5th
5th
September
September.
2016.
Yes. And there was no compulsion for me to register them simultaneously. There was, of course, other considerations, the availability of stamp duty, and the other
Now,
pertaining.
my question is, Kituku told the court that you had gone to their office on 5th August 2016 for the transfer of stroke 21,
5th August
2016.
2016. That is not correct because
Correct.
I had collected the documents on the 6th of July. I had collected both documents on the 6th of July. So what he's saying is a lie. I did not go
you are
to the
saying
office.
You did not accompany the clerk from the firm of Oraro to the lands office for the
I
transfer
did
of
not.
21?
I did not. I was given the documents and I was free to register them as and when I wished.
So you confirm to this court that you still have the head title?
I do not. The head title was extinguished, and therefore it was left at the lands office.
So you said you
It
had
is
the
a
head
matter.
title.
It is a matter of course. Once a title is extinguished, it is never released to do what with. And it is. I think it is in the Registration of Lands Act that once a title is extinguished, it is retained by the registry. It doesn't have to be moved by anybody. It is a matter of law.
Anything showing that you took this document to the lands office?
How would they have registered them if I did not take them there?
So it's not the clerk from
And unless
Oraro's
there
office
was a
who took them
post
there.
or somebody else who
So
did
it's
it.
not Susan Muthoni Wamushi who lodged the
I'm
documents?
saying I am the one who lodged them. Not Susan.
Do you have a copy of the any document from the booking process to show that you are the one who lodged them?
I mean, for me to have collected them, I deposited the
Do you have any
I
documentation?
deposited the booking form as is required at the registry in order to collect.
So you confirm to court you are the one who booked the one for stroke 13?
Stroke 13, stroke 21,
Stroke
I
13.
did. You are referring to both of them, or when it is convenient, you don't want me to talk about 21. When it is inconvenient, you want to remain with 13. You keep interchangeably talking about the two.
And you confirm that the firm of Oraro have still maintained that they did not transfer to you stroke 13?
I cannot confirm on their behalf. It is only they who
Even
can
in the
confirm
case
whatever.
In the ENL,
I confirm what? I didn't get your
That-
question.
they have indicated, even in the Land and Environment Court.
They haven't. I
Cause
will tell
number
you that for a
96.
fact. I will tell you that for a fact. They have not. And their indication was withdrawn. The indication was withdrawn. And the council there knows that it was withdrawn. It was withdrawn. Their indication that...
That's all for the witness.
Were you given those documents by the firm of Oraro and Company Advocate?
I was given the deed plans by Oraro.
Being made to you by the firm of Oraro and Company Advocate only to the subject of ensuring
That I do not evict
you do
Cunningham.
not,
That I do
from-
not evict Cunningham.
from the portion,
That she was occupying.
and you clarified and said what is the area of the portion that she
1.27.
1.27.
acres, and it was with the permission, it was with the license of Mrs. Strange. So she could terminate that license at any given time
Is that the
if she
position?
wanted.
Is that the position?
Even today, that is the position. There was an allegation that there was no correspondence
Now,
regarding
let's go to
the transfers. I have a letter from Jacqueline Amolo.
It's okay, Mr. Kimaru. Let's move on. Now, the issue of the consideration has arisen. The consideration indicated in the transfer. Kindly clarify that consideration. Who inserted that consideration?
It was Oraro and Company, maybe in their usual tardiness.
Is the firm of Oraro and Company the one that prepared that transfer instrument
Yes, they are the ones who transferred
for
it.
the suit property?
Yes, and I raised the issue with Pamela Aguirre, and she told me it did not matter.
Now, what was the value that was returned? Now, it has been indicated, the value has been indicated by the firm of Oraro. What value was endorsed by the Ministry of Lands for purposes of stamp duty on that transfer? Just look at that transfer.
It was 18,500,000. 18,500,000, and I paid the full stamp duty for that amount.
The exhibit, this is...
The transfer?
yes, this exhibit 6.
Mm-hmm.
The transfer instrument for the suit property. So you clarify that in spite of even the amount indicated there by the firm of Oraro of 8.4, the amount that was in fact subsequently endorsed by the Ministry of Lands upon valuation is how much?
18,500,000. I know it offhand, and
And it's endorsed on the transfer.
and I paid the full stamp duty for that, and it is endorsed.
Exhibit number 6, Your Honor.
And maybe to add, the purpose of indicating value in a transfer is basically for the assessment of stamp duty, not for any other purpose. And a value higher was returned.
Let's move on. Now, you were also asked about when you became aware of these proceedings. And I want to ask you the question, that question regarding that the transfer that was undertaken on 6th of July 2016 was done while there were subsisting court orders.
There weren't.
Was there an order served on you, or rather obtained by court and served on you, restraining a transfer of the suit property?
None
Any
at all.
person?
None at all.
None at all.
And I believe the other counsel on the other side, being a senior counsel, would know better how to act in that matter.
Was an order restraining a transfer of the suit property to yourself or anybody ever registered on the mother title?
None at all.
The mother title that was produced was that is exhibit, protection exhibit number 4. Was there an order prior to the transfer to yourself in July 2016? Was there an order that had been registered emanating from ELC court in Nyeri or any other court restraining transfer of the suit property to yourself or
None
anybody
at
else?
all. None at all.
Now, you were asked about the confirmation certificates and how David Morton and George Odinga Oraro were alleged special owners.
It was on the balance. The assent was
I'm
on the
asking,
balance.
this is my question. There's an allegation that this document shows that Odinga, Oraro, and Silverstein were the special owners. Now, in the mother title that you are referred to by the prosecution, is there an entry specifically for stroke 13 showing that it is owned by Odinga, Oraro, and Silverstein? Any such entry?
I have not seen it.
You've not seen. Give it back to me. Silverstein, has he ever come to this court to testify denying that the transfer that bears his signature, that is Dr. Silverstein, is not his and that he did not sign?
He has not.
He has not.
And even where Oraro alleges that the signature is not his, it has not been put to strict proof.
Finally, You are referred by my learned friend Mr. Gashoka to this mother title. Plaintiff's Exhibit number 4. Please clarify that this mother title is for LR 10422.
Correct.
And not 10422/13. Yes, the plaintiff's exhibit number 4. I'm asking the witness to clarify that this title does not refers to 10422, LR number 10422.
Correct. This is for LR 10422, but not for 10422/13. It doesn't have any stroke.
And in terms of the affidavits by George Odinga Oraro, you mentioned that even if they were to, just clarify, when you said that their name appears on the certificate of confirmation of grants, were they bound as executors or as trustees of the estate of the deceased to undertake a transfer in your name in line with that undertaking seen in the affidavit of George Odinga Oraro?
Absolutely. There was a constructive trust upon Mrs. Strange, and thereafter transferred to the trustees to transfer to me, being a purchaser for value who had paid the total amount of money and being in possession as well.
That's only the explanation.
So that we can have the judgment before we transfer.
That's fine. We'll do that.
So we can mention the matter next week. 8th, eh?
Which date, Your Honor?
On 8th, we can do it virtually actually.
Virtually.
Just to confirm
Yeah, that's
that
fine.
your file submissions.
It is okay. We'll do it virtually. Thank you.
So we'll adjourn briefly for about 10 minutes. We'll have a health break. So thank you. So I'll start with the plea. That is Frank Abdi